Yo, welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of the video that I uploaded the other night. Go check out that one so that you have a little bit of context of what's going on this one. If you don't want to do that, then I'll just let you know. On that one, I started walking down Charleston, and on this one, I'm going to be walking back to where I started in my last video, but on a street called Fremont. So yeah, enjoy. She also speaks her mind, which can get her in trouble. I have this story, man, about her. Such a crazy story that I'm not gonna say it because probably get me in trouble, but let's just say that she made a racist remark at a sushi spot, an Asian restaurant, but she was just trying to be funny. She didn't know that she was being offensive, but it was extremely offensive, and it was extremely uncomfortable for everyone except her, I guess, because she thought it was funny. She was laughing her ass off. I thought I was uncomfortable, the staff was uncomfortable, and then later that night I told her, like, yo, why would you say that? And she's like, why? That was funny. I was like, no, that's offensive. She's like, how? That's all I'm gonna say about that, because yeah. All right, guys, we made it all the way down to we are in Charleston. We made it all the way down to Eastern. I'm making the left over here. And you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna take Fremont all the way back to Maryland Parkway, back to my car. So, wish me luck and wish you luck too. Hopefully we get some good footage down here. Or at the very minimum, some good stories. That guy, he was not able to pretend like his car was broken down. Pulled over. Probably getting a ticket. That sucks. You know, I got a ticket not that long ago, and I'm gonna fight the shit out of the ticket. I think I already talked about this in my last video. If I didn't, I'm talking about it now. At least just for a little bit, right? So if you already listened to this story, just fast forward to like a minute. But anyways, I got pulled over, right? Because supposedly I was speeding. So let's say that you see that street right there, that one, that's Eastern. So let's say that I'm over there driving this way, right? And on that side of the street is 35 miles per hour, or 45 miles per hour, sorry. And then when you cross this light, go this way, let's say there's a speed limit over there. Let's just say there's a speed limit over there that says that it's now 30 miles per hour. But let's say there's a cop right here with the speed trap, right? So when I cross the light, he pulls me over and he says that I'm speeding, and I'm like, I thought it was 45. And he's like, yeah, but after that light it turns into 30 miles per hour. Yo, how am I supposed to know? Because there's no sign that says that it's 30 miles per hour until I get to over there. You see what I mean? So I think I got duped. I could have fought it. I mean, I'm not the type of person that really likes to give a hard time for the cop. I think that's what the court system is for. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try to fight it, because that's a bitch move, man. If you're a cop and you're watching this, I support cops. I'm a fan of cops. I think they're a necessity for society to function, but even you know that's a bitch move. Anyways, what the hell was this? Whatever it was, it's closed down now. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad I didn't bring my jackets. I feel a little warm now. You know, I feel like this street, even though it is still sketchy, it used to be a lot worse. Like, a lot worse. I guess people are just on their phones all day now. But back in the day, prior cell phones, or prior smartphones, I should say, you know, before social media, I guess people didn't really have shit to do. Nowadays, you know, you got TikTok, you got Instagram. Now it's easier to fucking just procrastinate and not do nothing all day. But yeah, this street used to be like way crazier. Some motels over here to my right that are shut down. Yo, I used to work for FedEx, and this was my area, and I'm walking next to this gated community. It's a bunch of what are these called? storage. Oh, containers. These are like homes or apartments that are made out of containers. But it's a gated community, right? If you guys order something and you live in a gated community, do the driver a favor, the delivery guy, do him a favor and include the gate code in the fucking package somewhere, okay? It'll make their lives so much easier. You guys might not feel anything because you don't know. You just order the package and magically it appears at your home one day. But you don't know the struggles sometimes of the delivery guy who doesn't have a gate code. So yeah, do them that favor and start including your PIN numbers if you live in a gated community. Oh, and I already know what some of you guys are gonna say if you live in a gated community. You're probably gonna say something along the lines of, oh, you could just drop it off at the front desk. Well, obviously it doesn't apply to you. I'm talking about the people who order something and their complex doesn't have that feature where the driver just drops it off at the front desk. They actually have to drop it off at the door. That's who I'm talking to, all right? Hello.
How are you doing tonight?
All right, how are you? All right. But yeah, if you guys ever order something, like I said, do them that, don't even do them that favor. Do it as a courtesy, you know, from one human being to the other who just wants their day to go smooth, you know, because I know that ever since I did that job, I now know some of the struggles that some of these delivery people have. And I make it a conscious effort to help them now, you know. So maybe some of you guys didn't know, but now you do if you're watching this. So keep that in mind, all right? Oh yeah, man, this place used to be like way sketchy. Now it's still like a rundown area, and you can still see the difference between, you know, this side of town and say somewhere in Summerlin, but it's not what it used to be, although it still feels that way, you know. Maybe I'm just suffering from PTSD. All right, so I just checked my timer, and it's from the moment that we started over there on Maryland Parkway and Charleston, next to that nasty ass Roberto taco shops, all the way down to Eastern, and then now going back up this way on Fremont. It's been 34 minutes, and I still have like maybe like 10 minutes to get to Maryland Parkway if I don't slow down or stop to point something out with my, you know, to show you guys, or to just talk. We're almost there. Hey yo, I have a theory now that I'm thinking about it, because one of the, I don't know if I mentioned the amount of motel stuff that I've walked by, but there's a lot of motels over here, which means one thing. This place over here on this side of town, by the way, this is my theory, I don't know if this is true, but there used to be like a lot of ladies of the night, if you know what I mean, walking on these streets. Now, because of they don't need to do that anymore, because of they don't have to do that anymore because they could just use social media to promote their services, right? So when that was a thing out here on the street, like I said, this is just a theory. I don't know if this is actually something that's factual, but there used to be like a lot of pimps down here as well, and you know, they're just looking to make a buck, or a quick buck, either by, you know, having their girls out working at night, or slanging, dealing, for you of those who don't know what that means, or maybe they catch someone slipping, in other words, rob someone. But now, because of social media, they don't really have to do that which I guess ties back to what I already said earlier, which is that you don't really have to be out anymore because you're stuck on social media. Yo, I'm gonna have to look into this. So right now I'm on 15th Street and Fremont, which was one of the, I don't know if it's the biggest epicenters for women of the night in Las Vegas back in the day, because I don't really know much about that stuff. But as someone who used to come to the Strip to hang out with my friends when I was younger, we would have to drive by here. So that's the only reason why I know that existed back in the day. And one of the reasons is because, so 7-Eleven right there, apartments over there. So I'm assuming that's where they used to live. And then you could just go to like you could just rent like a suite for a night or a Motel 6. There's a bunch of motels over there that I passed, which was this whole street is like a perfect, I don't know if breeding ground is the right word, but it's a perfect area for those kinds of activities, you know what I mean? Again, the area is still run down and it still feels sketchy, but not as much or not nearly enough like it used to do, like it used to feel back in the day. And again, I want to emphasize, this is just my theory. I don't know if I'm actually onto something. So don't come at me in the comments, all right? Yo, I'm getting tired. And to go back to my theory as of why I think this was like a perfect breeding ground, if you will, for those types of activities, because see how close I am to 15th Street and Fremont, and then look how close I am to Fremont, which is literally like 10-minute walk. So it's really easy for someone who's looking for either a girl or some sort of like drugs or something. Look how close it is to Fremont. It's like walking distance. I'm basically there right now. Like all I gotta do is just cross the street right here and I'm already in the nicer area of Fremont. Actually, that's Maryland Parkway. Is it? I think it is. Shoot. Can I cross? Yes. Alright. Yeah, so like right there at that street, I think that's Maryland Parkway. It is, I can see it. So right there, there's like a little restaurant right here on the corner. And that's already like hipster territory. So you know how like hipsters are kind of like kind of slow. Hello. Well, I don't know if slow is the correct word. They're just like when it comes to like to the streets, they have like no knowledge of nothing, you know. They're kind of like, they live in a bubble. Let's just say they live in, yeah, let's just say that. Let's just say they live in a bubble. So from there, that way, it's basically for people who live in a bubble. And if you come this way, then it starts to get a little bit greedier. Not greedy, grittier. You know what I mean? Do I even make sense? I don't even know if I'm making sense. You know what? Drop a thumbs down if I'm not making sense. I kind of want to keep walking that way, because if I go down that way, I'm just going to get to my car and the video is going to end. But I guess that's a good thing, because I don't know how long this video is going to be after this walk. I don't want to make it too long. But look at this. Look at this. Cones all the way down, And if you guys ever watched, I think it was my first or second video ever, you guys know that I hate cones with a passion. We are arch nemesis. But anyways, yes, so this is that restaurant that I was telling you about, kind of like hipster land. It's on Fremont and Maryland Parkway. If you go this way, starts getting sketchier, and if you walk that way, you hit the Fremont experience, you know, the casinos, the old casinos. We're gonna walk this way back to my car because I parked over there right next to the... I kind of feel bad making fun of Roberto's Taco Shop. Someone called me out in the comments like, oh, who are you to just attack some restaurant for no reason? Like, yo, I'm not attacking Roberto's Taco Shop. It's just that to me, my opinion and my taste buds, they are nasty. Like, you could like it. If you like it, that's fine. I have nothing against you. You can go eat as much Roberto's Taco Shop as you want. Just don't take me. Yeah, so if you're Roberto's Taco Shop, or if you're the owner, or if you work there, like, no offense to you. Like, you're just doing your job, or you're just running a business. But it's just not for me. If you look over here to my right, there's more. Again, I don't know if they're apartments or homes, but they're made out of container boxes, shipment containers. So this is how you could tell it's kind of like hipster land. And I don't even know if hipster is the right word to explain what I'm trying to explain, but I think it gets the job done. I think it tells exactly what I'm trying to tell, which is people who live in a bubble. I don't know how else to describe them, so we'll just use the word hipster for now. All right, I'm getting tired. I'm glad I didn't keep walking. Let's just go to my car, drink some water, and go from there. Yo, so I'm almost back at my car. I could basically see where I parked, but I just want to take this time to thank the sponsor of this video, me. Haha. I'm trying to be more active on my social medias, specifically on Instagram and TikTok. I do upload over there things that don't make the full video, so I do have like some outtakes over there, or maybe sometimes I start recording like a vlog and I just don't have enough footage to make like a proper video, so I'll just upload it over there. So yeah, go check that out, and let's start building like a small little community or whatnot. Or you know what, just don't, you know what, fuck it, no, that'll just be for me. It'll be like my archives. So once again, thank you to the sponsor of this video, me. Back to the video. I don't know, I've never made a proper sponsorship ad, I guess you could call it, so I don't know how to do this. Blah 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 blah. Yo, I'm gonna be so mad if someone clips that part alone and just post it somewhere with no context whatsoever. Yeah, that's gonna suck if someone does that. Don't do it. I know you're thinking about it. Don't do it. I wonder if people see me walking and talking and think that I'm a crazy person because I'm just talking to myself. Like, my camera is so small that like, if you're not like close, I don't think you could tell that I have a camera. I mean, I guess maybe they think I'm like on a FaceTime call or something. If you're looking to move to Las Vegas, there you go. That's my help from me to you in case you're trying to move here. There's a number that you can call, and it's really close to the Fremont experience. It's actually really close to the Strip as well. If you get a job on the Strip, you'll be really close. By the way, if you come to Vegas, if you move to Vegas, get a job on the Strip. They make a lot of money over there. Especially like if you work at a casino with the union, you're gonna be making a lot of money. Alright guys, so I made it back to my car. As you can see from the nasty ass Roberto Taco Shop. Thank you for watching. I don't know what else to say. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.